What's up, everybody? Welcome to your daily dose of awesome, your life 15 minutes of daily motivation, inspiration, and education so you can get your day started right. Today, Cari and I want to have a discussion, a very brief but extremely valuable discussion around her ad copy formula that she and Whit have put together. Cari right now is producing up to 11 customers per day. When did you produce the 11 customers? Recently, right?
Like 3 days ago.
Yeah, 3 days ago.
11 customers in one day.
So you're crushing it on social media right now. So I asked Cari to step out with me. We're here at a retreat for our coaches and our mentors for our mentorship programs, and I asked Cari to step out and actually share with you guys for a few minutes what it is she's doing in her ad that's producing such incredible results. It's because you had to kind of start over, right? Like you had a lot of success. Had last year did multiple six figures, but then you had to kind of reinvent yourself with advertising a little bit. Talk a little bit about that.
So something that we noticed, and for those of you who are hopping on, comment your name, where you're from. That way Ferny and I can say hi and give you a shout out as we're going, and if it's not live, make sure you give us a hashtag replay in the comments. But something that Whit and I started noticing several months ago was that marketing was changing. There's been a little bit of a shift in the network marketing space where building online is becoming more and more acceptable by a lot of companies. However, in building online, there's still a lot of pain and struggles that network marketers are going through because they're doing it the wrong way. So something that Whit and I decided knew we needed to do was reinvent ourselves, not necessarily reinvent our story, but dive into different parts of our story that would relate to the people and what they're going through right now.
Yeah, so guys, this is a really important point. Cari noticed that there was a shift in the network marketing space, and if we're building brands in the network marketing space, we want to attract other people that are positive about network marketing and build a community around network marketing. That's what we're doing and teaching with Attraction Marketing. But now what people care about in this space has changed a little bit. Now there's still plenty of people doing home meetings, hotel meetings, etc. But those are going to be people that are going to be harder to convert into kind of being open to a different way than the folks who are already doing it online. All of a sudden, Eric Worre says it's okay. Oh, it's okay to build online. Therefore, a bunch of people start building online, and guess what? They're all messing it up. And
no one's recruiting.
And so that's given us. I'm gonna go over here because there's better light. It's given us an opportunity to now change our messaging a little bit. And so I want to actually walk through some of the messaging that. I mean, Cari has her ad open right here.
Yes.
And I'm sure you guys will see in your newsfeed Cari and Whit's ad going on, and I just want to kind of walk you through the basic structure of it, or have Cari actually walk you through the basic structure, and I can help her out a little bit, because we just had a conversation about this.
Yes.
And so hopefully you guys are taking notes. So Cari, read the first, this line in the paragraph here. Just read that.
So,
this is the beginning of her post.
Yeah, so in the very beginning it says, "Ever sent a message like this before? Hey girl, how are you? It's been forever. Listen, I just got started in a new business and I immediately thought of you. Want me to add you to my group?"
Yeah, so that's very familiar. It's want me to add you to the group, because there's the whole ad tag message thing. There's people, Facebook groups have become a common strategy, although people are still screwing that up. So it's not the tactic that's screwing that up, it's just how they're doing it. And so that's a pain that Cari identified. And so what she's done there is she's grabbed people's attention. So she's grabbing their attention with something that is familiar with them in their world that they might be struggling with. And so the first part of her ad is grabbing attention, and she does that by basically mirroring a common copy and paste message that's sent to people online. So what's the next part?
So the next part, we go into more of a story of struggle. And so I kind of tell our story, but the story of struggle has a lot more to do with trying to build on social media the wrong way, rather than before when we talked a lot about, doing the home meetings and hotel meetings and leaving our kids. Because a lot of the pain in the marketplace right now is actually building on social media and not getting anywhere. So because it is a longer ad, if I actually show you.
We'll just do the first part of it.
Yeah.
We'll just do the first part of it, because I think even just with a short copy ad, that is enough for people to get started with.
Yeah, so unfortunately.
So read from here. Okay. Just these next two paragraphs.
So unfortunately, I sent a lot of these messages when I first got started in my home gig, and it didn't get me anywhere but over 30K in debt and unfriended by people I used to be close to.
So that's just the story of struggle. She's sharing what wasn't working in her business, the impact that it had in her life, with her relationships, etc. So first she starts with attention, then she gets into her story of struggle. And the reason we go into a story of struggle and her story of struggle is because we're trying to be relatable. On social media, people don't want to be lectured to about what they should or should not be doing. However, people in social media do share about their lives, and so it's a very natural thing to do on social media is actually share what's going on in your life. And so that's the reason we lead with a story. So you go into story of struggle, and then she's going to go into the solution. But then I found a solution, and so I'll let Cari talk about that.
Okay, but a couple years ago, I found out how to turn my ordinary social media followers into a steady stream of new customers and teammates. And I'm revealing exactly how to do this here.
Oh, you missed that part.
Oh, without sending copy and paste messages, spamming groups, or having dead-end conversations.
Okay, so let's stop there. So a couple years ago, I found something, blah, blah, blah. So now she's saying I found a solution, and this is how it's different, how it's changed my life. Ordinary social media followers into a steady stream of new customers and teammates. So she's sharing the result of what's possible through her story. And then
give a call.
But she's also saying, and I'm doing it without the things that used to be a pain in the ass, or the things that used to not work. So she's talking about found a solution, and then how that solution impacted her life. And the next part is pretty simple. What do you do here?
So I tell them that I'm revealing exactly how to do this by clicking on the link below.
And what is that called? What is the label for that?
A call to action.
Call to action.
Yes.
So her story structure is attention. Uses some attention device, and she uses basically a common occurrence. Now, it doesn't have to be that. The attention device can be also you say something that runs counter to the beliefs in the marketplace. The attention device can be making a bold claim of something. There's some sort of attention device. Then you get into your story of struggle. Then you get into I found a solution. Here's how my life changed. Attention, story of struggle, solution, story of triumph, call to action. And that's it. I mean, there's more to her ad than that, but even just having that much in your back pocket for
absolutely
not just an ad, but your post, all your social media posts that you're trying to create curiosity around, having just that basic structure in your own words can be pretty life-changing. Guys, if you found this valuable, drop Cari and I a number 7.
Yes.
Drop us number 7 because I know we're pretty excited. Because Cari is crushing it right now. I see her sales coming in every single day, and honestly, the reason I wanted to have you share, Cari, is because it's pretty simple what you're doing,
and it's easy to duplicate. That's the biggest thing. We're here at a mentorship training here in Orlando, and one of the biggest things that we talked about is the importance of being able to identify what's working in your business so that you can repeat it and then duplicate it to other people. And so that's exactly what Ferny helped me do with my ad, was identify what's working about the ad. So how many times have we gone over evaluation, maybe on a Daily Dose of Awesome, or for those of you who are VIP members, how many times have we done it on calls? So by being able to identify what's working, you're then able to repeat it multiple times and duplicate it. I couldn't think of the word. Duplicate it to other people.
So that's it. That's today's Daily Dose of Awesome. I wanted to go through her basic ad structure, and she does some other cool things, and I'll leave it to you guys to kind of break it down for yourself. The key thing for you, every time you do something or you see somebody else doing something that's effective and working for them, try to break it down in very simple terms in terms of what they're doing. And notice I took an ad that's a few hundred words, and I broke it down into essentially 5 parts. And that's it. There's just 5 parts, and now you're able to teach it to somebody where they don't have to copy it. They don't feel like they have to copy it. You're able to actually just duplicate that success, but what they end up creating is their own and no one else's. So
absolutely.
That's it, guys. Sorry for all the shading and stuff. We're outside.
For joining us.
We're at a resort here in Orlando. There's a water slide over there. That's where you're seeing all the kids playing, but we're in here working, so we're slaving away. So take care, everybody. We will chat soon.
See ya.
That's a wrap.